If you are a mom, a single mom, just the mom title, if you are that, let me tell you that sometimes you are going to do your best to be able to communicate what you're trying to communicate to your children, because you have experienced some things in life that they have not experienced, and you're trying to find the best way to communicate that to them, and you're trying to do it in a loving way, and you're trying to do it in so much patience and so much compassion, and they irritate you and they get on your nerves, and you're still trying to find ways to communicate it, and you compromise and you change your strategies, and you pray and you pray and you pray, and there's still nothing happening. They're still not understanding you because they are not ready. They are not ready. And that is okay. We were not always ready. Sometimes life have to kick over, you know what, in order to get us ready. And sometimes we still didn't get ready, because we only want to be ready when God says it's time for us to be ready. Sometimes we get lesson 1 and we get lesson 3, but we didn't understand lesson 2. And our kid's not going to understand that. So they got it. They think, oh, I passed lesson 1. I passed lesson 3. I passed lesson 4. But they didn't understand number 2. So life is going to get them, mold them, humble them, so that they are able to clearly understand what lesson 2 was all about, so that they can grow in maturity and understand all the other lessons that are going to come. And they're perhaps going to get to lesson 6 and they're still not going to get it, because God's time is perfect, and only in God's time is when we are going to understand. And all we can do with stubborn people, with self-righteous children, with prodigal children, is pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them. And if you have to cry for them, cry too. But pray more than you cry. Because we do that. We try to communicate with our children all the time. I was a single mom before. Now my children are grown, so I don't have to deal with them as much as before. I still have to deal with them, but it's a choice now. Because now, because they are not grown as mature, but grown as older, you have to be able to back off a little bit more and let life pains take care of the rest. And all you have to do is make sure that you have an open heart and open arms and constant prayer, to make sure that when they're ready and they need a cushion to fall on, you will have that cushion, because God is going to take care of the rest. So moms, mama, mamita, mamacita, I know it can be hard being a parent, especially if you're a single mom, but pray about it. Ask God for strength. Ask God for patience. Ask God for wisdom. And ask God to allow you to let it go, especially if they're older. With little kids, you got to keep pushing. Especially if they're under 18, keep pushing. Keep doing your best. But if they're over 18, you just have to pray, because at that point, they need to make their own decisions, take their own actions, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, in summary, you can try to communicate all you want with your kids. Try to give them the best instruction. Try to give them the best training. Try to raise them correctly. But they might not have the maturity to understand everything that you are saying at the moment. And you just have to let time do the rest. And time means God and prayer. God and prayer. And as long as they can continue to breathe, God is going to handle the rest. Your responsibility is to love them. Love them, even when you are not around them.